What is up, YouTube? It's your boy, The Walk 71, replace day with the 4. And today we are here with my WWE Royal Rumble 2016 review. Ooh, doesn't it feel good? It's a new year, it's a new day, it's a new everything. It's my first review of 2016. Last year I didn't do reviews because I was upset at the Royal Rumble last year, but I'm actually kind of okay with some of the stuff from Royal Rumble this year. But let's get into it. If you want to know why am I all of a sudden doing these reviews, watch my latest video, link will be in the description. Shameless plug-in. Alright, so I'm gonna go from the kickoff show all the way to the last match. So we have the kickoff show. They talk, about speculations, predictions, all that stuff. But we got one match. We got the Dudleys versus the Ascension, a team of Jack Swagger and Mark Henry, and then another team of Darren Young and Damian Sandow. And it's a pre-show match, so you're not really supposed to care. So the team and the winners of this match will get a spot in the Royal Rumble match, which was kind of dumb. So the winners was actually Mark Henry and what's the other dude's name? Jack Swagger. And a match that I really don't care about, and I'm actually spending more time than I need to talking about this match. The ending, if you want to know, the Dudleys hit the 3D on Victor, and then after that, Jack Swagger put, what's that man's name? Bubba Ray Dudley in the ankle lock. Mark Henry fell on Bubba Ray, and then Mark Henry went to go pin Victor, and they won. And it match sucked. That's like a 0.5 star. It didn't matter. So we open up the show with a match for a meaningless title. We started off with the last man standing match. Dean Ambrose versus Kevin Owens for the Intercontinental Championship in the last man standing match. And this match was incredible. This match is how I expect a real last man standing match. Both men are trying to literally kill each other in order to keep the other one down for a span of 10 seconds to win the championship. This is what I expected from this match. You're going to get table spots when it comes to these two. I think in almost every non-regular match, there's going to be a table spot or something. It's just something that's in wrestling, and it happens all the time, and it gets the crowd always hyped when somebody goes through a table. But the main key parts in this match was chairs, tables, we got a kendo stick, people going through barricades. It was crazy. This match was great. The winner was Dean Ambrose. He beat Kevin Owens with the count of 10, with the ending being an incredible table spot where Kevin Owens earlier in the match set up two tables, and he actually put Kevin Owens was supposed to do. So he was about to do a moonsault or something, and Dean Ambrose pushed him off of like the top ring posters, whatever, and he went through those two tables and he was done. And the ending was great. The match was great. I like how these two literally did what I hoped that they were gonna do, which was to literally try to kill each other in order to win the Royal Rumble match. I mean, not the Royal Rumble match, my bad. The last man standing match, and I appreciate that. But now, where do we go from here? We have Dean Ambrose. He's the Intercontinental Champion. I'm thinking that this match is probably going to help develop the feud between Dean Ambrose and Kevin Owens. We might get a third match at Fastlane. Hopefully we can, or maybe something else will transpire. But I'm trying to think what's next for Dean Ambrose. We should be able to get an Intercontinental Championship match at WrestleMania. I'm just thinking like what can happen for Dean right now. He just defeated Kevin Owens in the last man standing match. It's like what else could happen? Like literally what else? I'm trying to think. There's nothing else for Dean right now, but for Kevin Owens, I don't see anything else when it comes to the IC Championship other than Kevin Owens just becoming a monster heel and just starting a feud with somebody. And I'm gonna talk about maybe a feud that could happen later down the line towards the end of the review when it came to the Royal Rumble match. So we got Dean Ambrose. He won that match. Incredible match. This match was good. It didn't exceed my expectations because I know what both of them can do when it comes to the right match. But the title still doesn't mean nothing. The Intercontinental title still doesn't mean anything. But this match was still great in my opinion. The next match we got was The New Day, my favorite tag team in the WWE right now. One of the greatest things to happen in WWE right now when it comes to what's going on in the WWE. We got a lot. We got The New Day versus the Usos for the WWE Tag Team Championships, and which was a good, it was okay match. It kept me going, but it was more of the spots in the scenes that really got me into the match. It was at the beginning. We come out with Kofi Kingston and Big E. They're we come out with Kofi Kingston and Big E, and they have they're just what's the word I'm looking for? They had their heads down trying to honor the death of Xavier Woods' dead trombone Francesca, who was like snapped in half by Chris Jericho like Raw like 2 weeks ago. And Kofi and Big E, they tell everybody to put the unicorn horns down and bow their heads. And then we start hearing the trombone sound, and we start hearing Xavier Woods comes out with a new trombone, and it is now named Francesca Jr., whatever you want to call it. And we actually got the trombone back, which was great, because that was one of the best parts of the New Day is the trombone, because of the funny stuff that Xavier Woods does with the trombone. Then we got the Usos, who got booed. Yes, they got booed. They got booed by the crowd. The Orlando crowd booed them. I was like, what? I mean, I don't expect anything. The Usos are kind of like the worst thing right now. They're in their worst phase, to be honest, because they won the tag team of the year when they barely wrestled this year. They just came back in like what, December, I guess. Did they come back in December? November. They came back in November. Last time we seen them was like March at WrestleMania, and then they disappeared forever, and they instantly won the tag team championship. And then they tried to. The thing with the Usos is they instantly, because they have family history. Rikishi's their dad. They're related to The Rock. They're related to Umaga, Roman Reigns, all these superstars. They're just related to everybody, so they instantly get title matches. But this time, honestly, I thought that the Usos were gonna win, just because that's how WWE works. They give a team like the Usos a title reign that's not really deserved that much. That makes no sense at all. But just because of the Usos and their faces, that they're gonna win. But WWE blew my mind. They blew my mind by giving the New Day the win. The New Day win when Big E caught Jimmy or Jay, whichever one, out the sky. He was about to do a Uso splash, and Big E caught him and hit him with a big ending. Ended the whole match, and it was over with. The New Day won. But this match was crazy because I didn't know who was the heel. Because at the beginning, I seen that the Usos used the heel tactic that most heels use, which is to distract the referee, and then they get a couple moves in by the other partner. But then they end up playing the faces again. It's very confusing, to be honest. I didn't know who was the heel or the face, but towards the end of the match, I guess you could say they switched roles because the crowd Orlando was hot for the New Day. That's crazy, because last year at last year at the Royal Rumble in Philadelphia, they booed the crap out of the New Day and Kofi Kingston and everybody in the New Day. They booed the crap, saying the New Day, they was like New Day, and then it was like sucks, and everybody hate the New Day. Now they love the New Day. It was like one of the most over things in the arena tonight, other than this other person I'm going to talk about later. So yeah, the New Day wins. I want the New Day to become champions for the rest of the WWE's existence. They're like the best tag team. They brought the tag team division back from the dead by themselves, and they need to stay champions forever. Like, they should just make a whole nother tag team championship for other championships. They should rename this title the New Day title, just so the New Day be champions, and then create the WWE Tag Team Championships for the other tag team. The New Day needs to keep their own championship. They need their own tag championship, the New Day title, and then you got the WWE Tag Team Championship to get them away. Just get them away from each other and everything, and we're gonna be A-OK. The next match we got was the United States Championship match. We had one Mexican versus another Mexican for the United States Championship. We had Kalisto versus Alberto Del Rio. In this match, I'd rather go with their match at Raw better. This match was okay. I mean, it was like one of those matches where you're gonna get an okay, decent match. You're not gonna get like a crazy match, but you're gonna get something out of it. And honestly, I feel like this isn't doing too well just because of everything that transpired the weeks before this. We had Kalisto win the championship on Raw. He was the champion of the world. everybody was hyped, everybody was excited, everybody was going crazy for Kalisto, and Kalisto was like the number one thing. People were talking about it. He's even trending on Twitter, by the way, because not Twitter, Facebook, because he won the championship. And then the next night on SmackDown tapings on Tuesday, he lost the championship to Alberto Del Rio. I was like, what? This makes no sense at all. And originally, this was supposed to be John Cena, the guy you see on your screen, but he can't be here because he's hurt. He's not even going to be at WrestleMania. Alberto Del Rio won the title on SmackDown, and I was like, what? A day later, he had the championship for like a whole day, and then he instantly lost it. And that just took everything out of me. Like, that took all of like my interest out this feud and out this match and out of like Kalisto's reign. I still think they could do something with Kalisto, but I honestly feel that there's nothing else you could really do with Kalisto, because like he's already a 2-time United States champion. Just let that sink in. He's already a 2-time United States championship. He's almost a 2-time United States champion in less than a month. What? That makes no sense at all. And honestly, I cared about this match, but I kind of didn't, because we all know Kalisto was going to win. It was like a no-brainer. Kalisto is going to win. He's going to have a decent, I guess, reign. But the reign doesn't matter to me, because he was already the U.S. champion. He's already a 2-time U.S. champion in less than a month. So I really didn't care. I was like more like, yeah, this match was cool, but it was a meh. And I usually would say that towards like the Divas match, but then the next match we got Charlotte versus Becky Lynch for the Divas Championship. And honestly, this match, how do I feel? This match was alright. I guess it was alright. It didn't do nothing for me personally. It was kind of stupid to me. It was like, that's how I felt about the match. Like, I thought I was gonna find some sort of enjoyment in this match, because they actually built it up for a decent match. Like, this was actually like the first match that actually had a decent build up, and actually the storyline mattered. We have Becky Lynch, the hurt best friend, who her best friend turned on her and turned heel, and now she's trying to get redemption. And the way they've been booking Becky Lynch before this is a whole different Becky. This Becky, I'd rather take this Becky than the other Becky we've gotten. We've gotten Becky where she's been doing jokes and basically been made to look like a clown. She looks so stupid. Like, they had her looking bad, and then they finally had her looking like a decent wrestler. They're finally having her look like the Becky from NXT when she faced Sasha. They was actually trying to I actually took like Becky serious in this match. Like, I knew she was gonna win the championship, but for somebody else who didn't think so, you could have had her fooled. I mean, we've had Ric Flair. He was probably the best part of this match, just being Ric Flair. He actually kissed Becky Lynch to distract her. What else did he do? He threw his ring jacket at Becky Lynch. And what I found weird is that the referee didn't eject Ric Flair, but he usually eject anybody else, but he didn't eject Ric Flair. He just let Ric Flair do what he wanted. He literally threw his coat jacket at Becky Lynch during the match. Like, that's an instant kick out. Like, you shouldn't be let in the ring after that, on the outside. But I don't know what happened. That referee didn't do a good job. But hey, I don't work for WWE. This match, I didn't really care for. The build-up was great, but the match was meh. It was alright. I mean, I'd rather take Becky Lynch versus Sasha than this match. But the best part of this whole thing, what saved me from not dying and actually kept me hyped for the Royal Rumble, we got Sasha Banks. My God, Sasha Banks, one of the greatest women's wrestlers of our generation right now. Sasha Banks came out with the biggest pop she's probably ever gotten on the main roster. She came out, the whole crowd in Orlando went nuts. But I don't expect nothing less, because Sasha Banks was in NXT. You know, she was loved in NXT, so I don't expect nothing less from Orlando. They went nuts. Like, They went so crazy. I literally like I lost it. I almost lost it when she came out because I was like, dang, Sasha Banks. We finally are gonna get a Sasha Banks match for the championship. So she comes out of here. Becky Lynch, I think she hit Becky Lynch and threw out the ring or something. Becky Lynch is on the outside, and Sasha Banks is basically like over. I didn't know what to expect. I thought, is she about to feud with Becky Lynch and we're gonna get more meaningless matches, or is she about to align herself with Charlotte? What's about to happen? And then I had to think, she's got to go for that championship. She's never got an opportunity for the championship, and she made everybody from the Divas Revolution that's been in these tag team matches, she never defeated them for the championship. I mean, not defeated them. She's defeated everybody, and she never got a title match. So I'm seeing that WWE is finally letting her get a title match. And we thought that she and Charlotte was about to be like, they were about to bring back, what was it? The Best Friends? The Team Besties or whatever? What is it? It was from NXT. It was I'm trying to remember what the team name was, but it was a stable. It was Charlotte. It was originally Sasha Banks and Summer Rae. They're trying to get themselves over. They ended up finding Charlotte backstage, and then they became, I'm trying to remember the name. I'm gonna say Best Friends, the BFs. I don't remember. They were a heel stable and everything, and that's kind of what got Charlotte over a little bit, and got us to actually know who Charlotte was. So we thought they were best friends and everything, and they were gonna have a little stable. And then Charlotte gets out the ring. Sasha Banks hits her with the knees to the back, and it hits her with the Banks statement. Hits her with the Banks statement, and I believe it's the Banks statement. I don't remember the name of the move because it's the Banks statement. Yeah, so she hits with a Banks statement, makes Charlotte tap out for like, and I thought she was gonna kill Charlotte. Charlotte was tapping out, and then after that, Sasha Banks picks up the championship. She flaunts it around because she's trying to make the Divas Championship actually mean something, which is something other people can't do on the main rosters to actually make the title mean something. She actually picked the title up and held it in the air. When was the last time you seen somebody actually do that on the main roster when it came to the Divas division? The worst thing I hated about this was Charlotte not selling. She didn't sell Sasha Banks' move. After Sasha Banks, I think she was either on the she was walking out the ring, and Charlotte was still, she got up like nothing happened. Charlotte has to work on selling, because you can't sit here and act like you didn't just get in that mood. You have to sell it like you're knocked out, or at least on the outside or something. She instantly got up. I guess she forgot how to sell, but after that, we got Sasha Banks, and now I really hope that we get a title match and that Sasha Banks wins the championship and end this horrible Divas reign of Charlotte. This is like a bad championship reign, and it's not Charlotte's fault. Yeah, so like I said, it's not Charlotte's fault. I don't know what happened. If you experience like hearing a cut, I don't know what just happened with my mic, but my mic was messing up, so I had to cut some stuff. Back to what I was saying, it's not Charlotte's fault on why she isn't like how she is in NXT. I mean, it's like 50-50 kind of. It's booking fault, but her fault too. Honestly, I want to see Sasha Banks as champion. I've been wanting to see her as champion. Honestly, at SummerSlam, I wanted it to be Sasha Banks versus Nikki Bella, the NXT Women's Championship versus the Divas Championship, in like a championship entendre. The winner takes both titles, and that would have been like something you could sell at SummerSlam and actually make the Divas match mean something, or actually make the Divas match kind of like big by putting both titles on line. But yeah, so hopefully at Fastlane we get Sasha Banks versus Charlotte. We finally get a Sasha Banks championship feud. We've never gotten that, so we finally got that. After that, we got the big match, the match of the pay-per-view, the Royal Rumble. But this time the stipulations are crazy. This time it's winner takes all. Roman Reigns puts his WWE World Heavyweight Championship on the line in a 30-man Royal Rumble match, meaning he doesn't have to get pinned to lose the championship. He doesn't have to tap out to lose the championship. All that needs to happen for Roman Reigns to lose his title is if he's getting thrown over the top rope, or for him to retain, he has to outlast 30 other men, because he came out at number 1. Yes, he came out at number 1. So we have this title match. We have Roman Reigns come out, and actually the tables have turned. We've seen Roman Reigns kind of get cheered, or he gets medium reaction. Orlando is like me. Orlando not messing with Roman Reigns, man. Orlando booed the crap out of Roman Reigns. They were not going for Roman Reigns at all. Like, they were booing him, and I was like, dang, Orlando actually doesn't like, Florida in general doesn't like Roman Reigns. Every other state likes Roman Reigns. Every other city likes Roman Reigns. Even Philly, the same place that booed Roman Reigns a year ago when he won the Royal Rumble, they even cheered for him and everything. So I'm like, wow, they actually like this man. So basically, Roman Reigns comes out, he gets booed, and then the number 2 entrant is Rusev, and Rusev gets the job out. Basically, he gets a couple moves in on Roman, and Roman Reigns hits him with a spear and then eliminates Rusev. I guess what's funny is last year the final 2 men was Rusev and Roman eliminated Rusev to win, and then Roman eliminated Rusev in the first minute as the first 2 contestants. But the number 3 spot, all the rumors were true. The number 3 spot was the phenomenal one, AJ Styles, one of my favorite wrestlers of all time. Not of all time, but of the 2000s, man. AJ Styles, I've been watching him since he was in TNA, since he was before he grew his long hair and the beard, when he was Get Ready to Fly. I loved AJ Styles when I was like 11, not 11, but 10, maybe 9. I used to be a TNA head. I used to love TNA. But it was strictly for Samoa Joe, AJ Styles, and no, that was it. This is before Austin Aries, and then when I came back, I was about Samoa Joe, AJ Styles, Austin Aries, Jeff Hardy. But AJ Styles came in, he got probably the biggest reaction besides Kofi Kingston coming out, and Kofi Kingston got one of probably the biggest reactions he'll ever get in life, because when he came out number 19. But AJ Styles came out with a nice theme song. His theme song was good. I did not expect his theme song to be that good. All of his theme songs, to be honest, have been great. All of them. The Get Ready to Fly, Evil Ways, the Bullet Club theme song, it kind of grew on me. At first I didn't like it, but it grew on me. Then his theme song at ROH recently, the one that the Demigods, I think that's what it's called. Yeah. And then this one in WWE is actually really great. I didn't expect it to be good. It sounded like DMX was on the song or something. I don't know what it was, but yo, AJ Styles, man, I wonder what's gonna happen. So we got AJ Styles, doing a lot of his stuff. I'm not gonna go over every entrant in the match. I'm just gonna go over key remarkable moments in this match. So we have AJ Styles and Roman Reigns actually go at it, and they were actually going at it, and I thought they were gonna be the final 2 or whatever, but nah. So they going at it. We get entrants, people came and people lost. The next most remarkable moment in this match, honestly, was Kofi Kingston coming out. I'm saying this remarkable because the crowd went nuts for Kofi Kingston, and he did the Royal Rumble spot. He's used the Royal Rumble spot, but this time he was about to be eliminated. He got caught by Big E. Big E had him on his shoulders, and he was out here drinking Coke and eating popcorn with the fans, so he got eliminated again. That was cool. Another remarkable moment in this match was actually Roman Reigns getting hurt. He actually got hurt this time. They put him on, they attacked him. Vince McMahon was with the League of Jobbers, the League of Jabronis, the League of Losers, the League of Nations. They came out there and they actually finally attacked Roman Reigns, and they put him through a table. He caught a kick from Rusev. He got put through a table. And Roman Reigns was out for almost all of the match. So then we get Kevin Owens coming out, right? And he's actually selling what happened from earlier when he went through that last man standing match. He actually sold it. He sold the last man standing match, and I'm surprised. He actually sold it. That man's a soldier. He came out limping, he came in walking like he was a zombie from The Walking Dead. That's how he came out when he came to the ring. He came in there. We actually got Neville. He did some like high flying spots. We had got the Wyatt family. And what's funny is Braun Strowman eliminated the Big Show with ease. He just put him in a choke and then threw him out the ring. That was it. Yeah, so we had Neville. He came in, did his thing. But back to Kevin Owens. He came in and he basically made the crowd hate him. He eliminated AJ Styles. He eliminated AJ Styles, and basically it's great that Kevin Owens was doing it. The perfect person to do it, to eliminate AJ Styles right now, would be Kevin Owens, because Kevin Owens is a heel. People hate Kevin Owens. This is the perfect way for him to get more heel heat and try to build Kevin Owens up as a perfect heel. And maybe this might even set up for Kevin Owens and AJ Styles match at Fastlane. I can see it happening. But then what happened next was Sami Zayn came out, which was crazy. I mean, it's not crazy because, you know, NXT's in Orlando, so he came in there. Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens rekindled their old feud back from NXT from the like earlier of last year when they went at it, all that feud. So maybe we might get Sami Zayn going back to the main roster and him feuding with Kevin Owens. But I do want to see an AJ Styles and Kevin Owens match this year in 2016. I predict that's a match is gonna happen, and I predict that match is gonna be great. Whether it happens on Raw or happens on the pay-per-view, I want to see an AJ Styles and Kevin Owens match by the end of this year. And if I don't get one, I'm gonna be highly upset. And after that, after AJ Styles got eliminated, I was trying to think who else is gonna get out. I mean, who else is gonna be like somebody equal to Roman Reigns to where that can make me think that Roman Reigns is gonna win. Somebody else other than Roman Reigns is gonna win the championship. So we get more contestants coming in. You know, most I really didn't care. So when Sheamus finally came out, Roman Reigns returned and he hit the Superman punch on Sheamus. Came in, started doing work, getting his work in. You know, and people are going at it and everything. And I keep forgetting about Brock. That's the hard thing about Royal Rumble. It's such a long match and so many like people come out and stuff. Forget about what Chris Jericho did. He did nothing. They was trying to build him up like he was supposed to be like they was trying to build him up like he was like the third guy to win between Brock and Roman. He sucked. He didn't do anything in this match remarkable. I'm glad he got eliminated. I'm happy because Brock Lesnar, he came out, did work, suplexed Braun Strowman, Luke Harper, Eric Rowan, made everybody look like a bunch of punks. And yeah, it made everybody literally look like a bunch of punks. And Brock Lesnar looked strong in this match. I mean, he looked strong for when it was his time. And then when Bray Wyatt came out, because I honestly think they're trying to build a Bray Wyatt and Brock Lesnar match at WrestleMania, which would make sense, but they have to build Bray Wyatt first and stop having him job out to everybody. So, as soon as Brock Lesnar basically eliminates the rest of the Wyatt family, Bray Wyatt comes out. Bray Wyatt, he's walking to the ring. He's doing what Joker did in Batman Arkham Knight, where he brings all the dead people back to life. That's basically what he did. He brought back all three of the members. They was on the rope, and they all jumped Brock Lesnar. Brock Lesnar tried to fight out, but they ended up eventually eliminating Brock Lesnar. And that's what I think is going to transpire. That's what transpired, and I think that's going to be the fuel to the fire. That's going to be Brock Lesnar versus Bray Wyatt at WrestleMania 32. WrestleMania 32. So back to Sheamus comes out, I think at number 29, maybe? I don't know what number he came out. We also had Dolph Ziggler. We had The Miz come out, and he was talking on commentary most of the time. The Miz doesn't matter. I really don't care about The Miz. He was just talking on commentary and waiting until Brock Lesnar got out. He got in, nothing happened. Dolph Ziggler came out. Dolph Ziggler hasn't been relevant since like 2013. Yeah, so this is when the Royal Rumble starts to die down, and then Roman Reigns was getting his work in, right? And we all thought, who is number 30? Number 30 comes out. Triple H comes out with the water. He comes out with the water bottle with like no water in it, just spitting water, pouring water on himself, just going nuts. And I was sitting here like, dang. I expected it to happen because of all the speculations and stuff. And Triple H, he came out and he started putting in work. Him and Roman Reigns was like hitting moves on everybody else until they got to each other. They finally went at it. Everybody started to get eliminated. And I think the final four was Sheamus, Roman, Triple H, and Dean Ambrose. I forgot about Dean Ambrose. He didn't really do nothing. Dean Ambrose basically survived, and I felt like he didn't sell as much as Kevin. They kind of So the final four is Dean, Sheamus, Kevin Owens. My bad. Dean, Sheamus. I wish it was Kevin Owens. Dean, Sheamus, Triple H, and Dean Ambrose. And actually, Sheamus actually assisted Triple H on some stuff. He didn't let some people hit moves on Dean. He didn't let Bray Wyatt, before Bray Wyatt got eliminated. Bray Wyatt was about to hit the Sister Abigail on Triple H, or did he hit it? Yeah, I believe he hit Sister Abigail. I'm trying to remember because it happened just so long ago. Excuse me, but Triple H is the man. Triple H is the man. But let me get to the ending. So basically, what happens was Sheamus was eliminated by Roman, and Roman was eliminated by Triple H. I can't do the Triple H voice like Smalls, but I tried. So after that, we're like, what? Roman Reigns is wasn't eliminated? We're getting a new WWE World Heavyweight Champion? I was like, wow, we're getting a new champion. And I'm happy because I don't like Roman Reigns. I don't like how they're booking him. I don't like how they're doing like all this stuff for Roman Reigns. And I might talk about it in a later video, but I just don't like how they're booking Roman Reigns. And I don't like Roman Reigns in general. So I was happy that Roman Reigns got eliminated by Triple H. So we're down to the final two. The final two. One of these two men are going to win the Royal Rumble and become the next WWE World Heavyweight Champion. Dean Ambrose, Triple H, they go at it. And honestly, I had a thought during this time. I was like, what if Dean lost the Intercontinental Championship, right? He lost to Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens is still the IC champion, right? Dean Ambrose is mad that he didn't win. He made a deal with the devil. He made a deal with Triple H that he was going to eliminate Triple H and join the Authority and be their guy. And then you can create something with Dean and Roman. Perfect, right? But then I was like, nah. Dean Ambrose is still IC champion. He's not going to win. So Triple H eliminates Dean Ambrose. Triple H eliminates Dean Ambrose. And Triple H has won the Royal Rumble, and he is your new WWE World Heavyweight Champion. And honestly, Payback is a mother, man. I swear. Because just last month we had Roman Reigns put Triple H in the hospital, and then Triple H comes back a month later, ready to go, and he takes Roman's championship. So now, what's gonna happen? Honestly, I don't know what's gonna happen tomorrow on Monday. I know one thing I'm looking forward to is AJ Styles being on Raw. I know that for sure. I'm excited for AJ Styles. I might even watch SmackDown just to see AJ Styles on SmackDown. I might even see what AJ Styles can do. He can make someone actually like SmackDown. I might actually watch SmackDown just because AJ Styles, if he's on it. So honestly, this pay-per-view was good. It could have been better with like the last two matches. Like the first two matches were alright, and the last two matches was And the Royal Rumble match was good. It was good, bad, and then good again, honestly, because we all thought Roman Reigns was about to win. I felt like another hashtag cancel WWE Network was coming upon us until Triple H came back. So honestly, I don't know if I'm gonna rate this pay-per-view. I guess I'll rate it a 3 out of 5. I'll give it a 3.5 out of 5. Yeah, it wasn't a 5-star pay-per-view. It wasn't a 4-star pay-per-view, but it was definitely above average, above the minimal. Just because, and it gets the 0.5 just because of Triple H. Honestly, it was gonna get 3 if Roman won. But so I'm just waiting. I can't wait till tomorrow to see what's gonna happen on Raw. What's everything that's gonna happen? How is Roman gonna react to losing the title to a man that he destroyed a month ago? So honestly, this is my review for the Royal Rumble 2016. I know this might not be like good. I don't know, but I'm very rusty on my reviews. You know, I'm coming back with them, so you know I gotta get back in that. I gotta get back into my ways of how I made my Royal Rumble, not my Royal Rumble, but my pay-per-view review matches, man. But let me get out of here before I start messing up and start doing other retarded, crazy stuff on here. Anyway, guys, like, comment, favorite, subscribe. Do what you do for me. Anyway, guys, I'm out. Royal Rumble is decent. Could have been better, but I'm out, guys. Peace.